All right, hello and welcome to this Tai Chi video explanation of the 8 Reels of Silk. The 8 Reels of Silk are 8 different moves interlinked together with the eyes, mind, body, and breath. We will incorporate all the elements of Tai Chi as best we can, those eyes, mind, body, and breath, and then use this 8 Reels of Silk, which is an ancient method to practice Tai Chi. Use your eyes, mind, body, and breath and feel the energies around you, within you, and help your bioenergetic field. So we will go through the 8 Reels of Silk. We'll probably just do a few minutes per move so that we can get the explanation of the move across, and then you can practice on your own. Pause the video and do however long you want to do to, again, use your eyes, mind, body, and breath to feel these sacred motions that are like sacred symmetry for the human vessel. So the way I like to teach these motions to you is to use the 7 main chakras within the human vessel. The 7 main chakras are conical energy vortexes that intertwine with the endocrine system. So these chakras are called the root, and then the sacral is about 4 finger lengths underneath your belly button. The solar plexus is just below the sternum. The heart is the center of your chest. The throat is just right where you would think it would be, the throat. The third eye is the space in the center of the forehead, and then the crown. Okay, so you got the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. So we're gonna use those to help me teach you where the hands go. Okay, so the hands will go through these chakra points, and actually it'll teach you how to do the motion a little easier. So it's beautiful. So to get started, we're just gonna kind of warm up the body, get ourselves kind of energy flowing, get that chi flowing in our vessel so that we can now use the 8 Reels of Silk to coalesce our energy field, okay? So let's go ahead. We're just gonna find our feet hip width apart. And how we do that is we set our feet in a V. A V is 45 degrees from the outside edge of your foot coming away from your center. Your center is your spine. Your spine is your design. And the best that we can, we're gonna try to line the spine up as perfectly straight up and down as possible. So what we're gonna do to do that is we're going to sink down into the knees. Okay, you have a nice slight bend in the knees. Your pelvis is like a sacred bowl of water. This bowl of water, you can pour it forward, you can pour it backwards, you can level it off, you can pour it side to side. We're gonna do our best to keep the pelvis as level as possible. Okay, from there, I want you to take your fingers and put them next to your rib cages. So you put them next to your rib cages, and now take a deep breath in. And now take your fingers, you can kind of like reach them under your rib cages a little bit. Right? Okay, so now breathe all the air out of your body. Now try to reach your fingers under there again. You can't do it. Okay, you got your rib cages closed. So we want to keep the rib cages more closed while we practice. Okay, so as best you can to keep those rib cages closed. And now, what I want you to do is bring those shoulders back as best you can. Rib cages closed. And then the last clue is tuck the chin and then regress the head. So it's like somebody's pulling the bill of my hat back behind me, okay? So you got slight bend in the knees, level pelvis, rib cages closed, shoulders back, chin tucked, head regressed. Here we go. Now we practice. So we started off with our feet in a V to find that center, and now we use an I footing. So we go from V to now I. I is a straight edge from the outside edge of your foot coming towards the screen. And you're gonna stand a little bit more pigeon-toed than you think, okay? So a little bit more pigeon-toed than you think so that you can use this gripping action to the floor to help you align the spine with all the principles we just discussed. So from here, we're just gonna start shaking a little bit, okay? This is a great way to get your energy flowing for the day and coalesce again into your practice. So you're just shaking, okay? Bouncing up and down, just a little shake, letting the shoulders come up and down a little bit, soft bounce into the knees. You can inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. And then slowly but surely, we're gonna like start to lift our heels up off the ground a little bit. So you can kind of like feel this reverb of your heels hitting the ground, and then that's sending the vibrations up through your system. Okay? So just kind of let the heels come up a little bit, maybe a little higher. Let the shoulders be nice and loose. Good. And now we slowly start to set the heels back down. Soften the knees. Breathe in. Good. And then slow down the shake a little bit. And then slow down the shake a little bit more, and do it so slow, so little that you can barely tell you're shaking. And now get completely still. Good. From here, we're gonna spin and twist. So we're gonna look to the right, look to the left. So you're gonna spin to the right, spin to the left. This is a great way to nourish the spine, nourish the organs, as well as open up a portal for yourself, accessing the dimensions of love for self, and love for humanity. So you're gonna look left and right. I want you to find the left and right spot in your space, because you're gonna use that left and right spot in your space to travel your vision. Again, Tai Chi to me is the eyes, mind, body, and breath. So we're gonna use all those elements, and the vision points you will use during the 8 Reels of Silk. So your hands are kind of drifting to the sides, you're kind of hitting your sides real lightly. This is gonna wake up the organs in your body, ready for you to breathe into them, move around food, move around energy in your vessel. So just kind of go left and right. You're gonna shift a little right as you look to the right, shift a little left as you look to the left. Good. And then you kind of slowly start to look 45 degrees in front of you, let the arms kind of slow down, and then you look back straight ahead and just let your arms drift to the sides. Okay, so let's get into the 8 Reels of Silk. Again, we'll probably do about 2 minutes per move. So all I want you to do is find those feet neutral. Why don't we reset our feet? We'll go V to I. Okay, a little bit more pigeon-toed than you think. Soft knees, level pelvis, rib cages closed, shoulders back, chin tucked. What we're going to do is we're going to interlace our fingers at our root, okay? Interlace the fingers in front of your root, then we'll begin the 8 Reels of Silk here in 3, 2, 1. So you're going to inhale the hands up in front of the heart, circle them into the heart, and then press the hands back down to the root, palms facing the earth. And then you inhale, hands up above the crown, palms facing the sky, and then exhale, circle the hands down. To reset, interlace the fingers at the root, inhale the hands up in front of the heart, into the heart, exhale, press the hands down to the root. Inhale the hands up above the crown, palms north, and then exhale, circle down. You rest your tongue on the top of your mouth behind your teeth and breathe in and out of your nose only. I'll talk. Inhale, hands rise up in front of the heart, into the heart. Exhale, press down to the root. Inhale, hands rise up above the crown. Exhale, circle down. And maybe you saw with that last one, you can kind of add the vision. So you kind of watch the hands come up in front of the heart, watch them come in, exhale, press the hands down to the root. Inhale, the hands up above the crown. And then exhale, follow the periphery height of the hands, meeting the vision back forward and down. Inhale the hands up in front of the heart, into the heart. Exhale, press. You can always look straight forward as well. Inhale, hands up above the crown. And then exhale, circle down. Inhale, up in front of the heart, into the heart. Exhale, press down to the root. Inhale, hands above the crown. Exhale, circle down. Good, let's do 2 more. Inhale, hands rise up in front of the heart, into the heart. Exhale, press down the front body, back to the root. Inhale, hands up above the crown. Exhale, circle down. Last one. Inhale, hands up in front of the heart, into the heart. Exhale, press down to the root. Inhale, hands above the crown. Exhale, circle down. Beautiful. The next move that we're going to do is called pulling the bow. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our feet wide with this one into your horse stance. Horse stance is a V, so you make the letter V 45 degrees from the outside edge of your foot. A is 45 degrees back to the center, and then W is 45 more degrees back out. Just tuck your tail. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale our hands to the solar plexus. You're going to make fists. The palms are going to face you. You're going to make a peace sign on the right hand, and then you're going to pull the bow. So pulling the left hand into the left armpit, and then watching this peace sign go over to the right. It's like your crosshairs. And then you inhale, reach out the left hand, travel your vision back forward. You make this hugging action with your hands out in front into the heart with the hands. Then you press down the front body back to the root, pulling the bow. So inhale your hands to the solar plexus, make fists, the palms face you. Peace sign happens on the left hand this time. We pull back the right hand into the right armpit. Watch the left hand go over to the left. And then you inhale, reach out the right arm, start to travel the vision back forward. Gather the energy in front of the heart, into the heart, and then exhale, press down to the root. It's just like an oscillating fan, so look slowly, but pulling the bow. Inhale, hands to solar plexus. The vision is your oscillating fan. We exhale, pull back left this time, look to the right, nice and slow. We inhale, nice and slow, travel the vision back forward, reach out left. Gather the energy in front of the heart, into the heart. Exhale, press down to the root. Good. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, fists, palms face you. Peace sign happens on the left hand. We pull back right, look to the left. We inhale, reach out right, travel the vision forward. Gather the energy in front of the heart, into the heart. Exhale, we press down the front body back to the root. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, fists, palms face you, peace sign right, pull back, left, look to the right. Inhale, reach out left, travel the vision forward. Gather the energy into the heart. Exhale, press. Good, let's do one more each way. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, fists, palms face you, peace sign on the left hand. Pull back the right fist into the right armpit. Watch the left hand go over to the left. Inhale, we reach out right, travel the vision forward. Gather the energy, into the heart it goes. Exhale, press down to the root. One more. We're going to inhale the hands to the solar plexus. Fists, palms face you, peace sign right. We'll pull back left, look to the right. Inhale, we'll reach out left, travel the vision forward. Gather the energy into the heart. Exhale, press down to the root. Wonderful. So we're going to use neutral stance for this next move. It's called crane cooling its wings. So we find V to I. Okay, stand a little more pigeon-toed than usual. So crane cooling the wings, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale our hands up in front of the shoulders. The right hand's going to circle into the throat. We're going to turn the palm and then push the palm from the heart. You make this rectangle with your hands. Once you've made your rectangle, the right hand goes up above the crown. The left hand comes down next to the hip. And then on the exhale, we circle the right hand down, circle the left hand up. They meet about shoulder height and come down next to the hips. We inhale, hands up in front of the shoulders. Circle now the left hand into the throat. Once it gets close, we turn the palm and push the palm of the left hand to make our rectangle in front of us. Now the left hand goes up, the right hand goes down, and now we circle the left hand down, circle the right hand up. Looks like a yin-yang swimming. The hands meet and come down next to the hips. Inhale, hands rise up in front of the shoulders. Right hand comes into the throat. We turn the palm, exhale, push it from the heart. Inhale, right hand goes up, above the crown, left hand next to left hip. Exhale, we circle the right hand down, circle the left hand up. They meet, finishing the exhale with the hands next to the hips. Inhale, hands rise. Left hand travels into the throat. Turn, push the palm from the heart. Rectangle, left hand goes up, right hand goes down. Exhale commences, left hand circles down, right hand circles up. They meet and come down next to the hips. Beautiful. Inhale, the hands rise up in front of the heart. Circle the right hand into the throat. Turn the palm, push it from the heart. Inhale, right hand up above the crown. Left hand next to left hip. Exhale, circle the right hand down, circle the left hand up. Bring the hands to the same height. And then we finish with hands next to the hips. And let's do one more each way. So we'll inhale the hands up in front of the shoulders. The left hand circles into the throat. It's close enough. We turn the palm, push it from the heart. We've made our rectangle. And then the left hand goes up, the right hand goes down. And then we exhale, circle the left hand down, circle the right hand up. Finishing the exhale with the hands next to the hips. Last one, we'll inhale, the hands rise up in front of the shoulders, right hand circles in. Turn the palm, push it from your heart. Inhale, right hand up, left hand down. Exhale, circle the right hand down, circle the left hand up. They meet and come down next to the hips. Good. Okay, this next move we're going to do is called swinging left, swinging right. We're going to use our wide horse stance again. So we're going to go V, A, 45 degrees back to the center, W. Okay, tuck the tail. You're going to make a diamond with your hands at the small of the low back. So help us keep our shoulders back and really feel this swinging left, swinging right action. Okay, that's what this move's called, swinging left, swinging right. So what you're going to do is you're going to look to the right, shift to the right, and then you're going to inhale and send your heart over the right knee. Taking on a forward fold, we pass our weight through the center, and then exhale, posture up, look to the left. We inhale, send the heart over the left knee, pass our weight through the center, and then exhale and posture up, look to the right. Flow back and forth, inhaling on the hinge and the pass on the weight. Exhaling on the posture up. Tuck the tail. Inhale, hinge over the left leg. Pass your weight through the center. Exhale, posture up. Inhale, hinge as best as you can. Pass your weight through the center. Travel the tailbone over to the left foot. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale as you hinge. Exhale as you posture up. Just travel that vision left to right. Inhaling. Exhaling, looking to the left. Inhaling. Exhaling, looking to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hinge. Pass your weight. Exhale, posture up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more each way. So inhale as you hinge over the left leg. Pass your weight through the center. Exhale as you rise to look to the right. Last one, inhale over the right leg. Pass your weight through the center. Exhale as you posture up to the left. Wonderful. So now we'll come back to the center. We're going to find our feet in a nice neutral stance again. This one goes V to I. So this one is called looking left and looking right. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale our hands up in front of the shoulders, circle the hands all the way into the armpits. The thumbs literally caress your sides as they fall. As they go down, you slowly look to the right. Hands are halfway down. That's our cue to start looking back forwards. The hands are continuing down. The exhale is finished with the hands next to the hips. We inhale, the hands rise up in front of the shoulders, circle into the armpits, and then we exhale, look to the left, nice and slow. Hands are halfway down. That's our cue to start looking back forward, finishing the exhale with the hands next to the hips, vision forward. Inhale, hands rise up in front of the shoulders, into the shoulders. Exhale, we look to the right as the hands fall. Back to the front, we oscillate the vision back forward. Finishing the exhale and the vision forward. Good. Inhale, hands rise up in front of the shoulders, into the shoulders. Exhale, we slowly look to the left. Back to the front. Finishing the hands next to the hips. Inhale, hands rise up in front of the shoulders, into the shoulders. Exhale, we look to the right as the hands fall. Back to the front. Good. Inhale, hands rise up in front of the shoulders, into the shoulders. Exhale, vision starts to look to the left as the hands fall. Hands are halfway down, so we start to look back forward, finishing the exhale with the hands next to the hips. Inhale, hands rise, up and in. Exhale, look to the right. Back to the front. Finishing the exhale with the hands next to the hips. Inhale, up and in. Exhale, look. Back to the front. Good. Let's do one more each way. Inhale, the hands rise up and in. Exhale, look to the right. Back to the front. Finishing your exhale, vision forward. Last one, inhale deeply, up and in. Exhale fully, look to the left. Back to the front. Wonderful. Okay, this next move is called up and down stretch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale our hands up above the crown this time. You're gonna extend the palms to infinity. And then exhale, you're gonna take on a forward fold. So just like a toe touch. And then you're gonna inhale, squat as best as you can, reach your hands out in front of you, open up the hands, exhale, waft the hands in front of your hips, come to the top of your stance. To reset, now inhale the hands up above the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Toe touch, inhale, squat as best you can, sink down, hands are in front of you, open up the hands, exhale, waft the hands down as you come up to the top of your stance. Inhale, hands rise up above the crown. Exhale, take on a forward fold. Inhale, squat, reach out in front of you. Exhale, stand. Just squat as best as you can. No need to get all the way down there. Inhale, hands up above the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat, reach out. Exhale, stand. Scoop the hips. Inhale, hands up above the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat, reach out. Exhale, stand. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So that's kind of like Jeremy's depth within his squat. I'll show you a nice easy squat. You don't have to go down as far as I go, but reach up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat, just like kind of like you're sitting back onto a stool. Open up the hands, scoop the hips underneath the shoulders, finishing the hands in front of the hips. Let's do two more. Inhale the hands up above the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat, reach out. Exhale, stand. Good. Last one. Inhale deeply. Hands above the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat, reach out. Exhale, stand. Beautiful. Okay, this next move is called knocking left, knocking right. So what we're going to do is set our feet wide for this next one. So V, A, W, okay, tuck the tail. What we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale our hands to our solar plexus. You're gonna make fists. The palms are gonna face down to the earth. And then from here, you're knocking left, knocking right. You're gonna exhale, knock to the right. As you knock to the right, you're gonna open up your hand. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. And then you're gonna inhale, close the hand, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb, bring that hand to where it came from, and then both hands go up above the crown. Once they're above the crown, you open up all 8 fingers and thumbs, and then circle down. Good, so inhale, hands to the solar plexus, make fists, the palms face down. We knock to the left, watch the left hand go over to the left. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb, we open the hand. We inhale, close the hand, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. We've made our fist, it comes back to meet the other. Both hands go up above the crown, open up the 8 fingers and thumbs, circle down. Beautiful. Inhale, hands to solar plexus, make fists, the palms face down. We knock to the right, watch the right hand go over to the right, open up the hand. We inhale, close the hand, come back to the center, both hands above, and then exhale, circle down. Beautiful. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, fists, palms face the earth. Knock to the left, watch it go. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Inhale, back, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Back to the center, both hands above the crown. Open up all 8 fingers and thumbs, circle down to reset. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, fists, palms face down. Knock to the right, watch it go. Open, inhale, close back to center and above. Exhale, circle down. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, make fists, the palms face the earth. Exhale, knock to the left, watch it go. Inhale, back to center and above. Exhale, circle down. Very good. Let's do one more each way. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, fists, palms face down. Knock to the right, watch it go. Open. Inhale, close back to center. Both hands up above the crown. Exhale, circle down. Last one. Inhale, hands, solar plexus, fists, palms face the earth. Knock to the left, watch it go. Inhale, back to center and above. Exhale, circle down. Beautiful. Last motion is called toe to heel bounce. We're going to use a neutral stance, so V to I. The last motion, toe to heel bounce, all you're going to do is inhale your hands up in front of the shoulders, and then exhale, the hands fall down in front of you. As they come down, you shift your weight to your toes and lift your heels. So heighten the heels with the hands pretty far behind you. And now inhale, you're going to shift your weight to your heels and lift your toes on the hands rise. So pretty balancy. Exhale, we shift our weight to our toes, lift the heels. Inhale, we shift our weight to our heels, lift the toes. Exhale, we shift our weight to our toes, lift the heels. Inhale, we shift our weight to our heels, lift the toes. Keep the hands low with this one. So exhale as you shift to the toes and lift the heels. Inhale, hands stay below the chest on the hands rise. Lift the toes. Exhale, shift, lift the heels. Inhale, shift, lift the toes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale on the hands rise. Exhale on the hands fall. Inhale. Exhale. You don't need to lift your heels up too much. Don't need to lift your toes up too much. Just do what you can. Stay balanced. Find the breath. Connect. Meditate in motion. Inhale on the hands, rise. Exhale on the hands, fall. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, hands rise. Shift, lift the toes. Exhale, shift to the toes, lift the heels. Last one, inhale, shift, lift the toes. Exhale, shift to the toes, lift the heels. Beautiful. So to finish, let's smooth our bioenergetic field. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our hands to the front of our hips. We're gonna sink down closer to the earth. We're gonna open up the hands from the hips. We're gonna reach out, grab the energies that be. And this motion is kind of like you're putting on your crown. So let's put on our crowns, us divine beings of wisdom and consciousness, taking the energy down through the crown, first eye, Alta Major, face, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, hips, knees, ankles, earth. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, put on your crown. Take the energy down through all the chakras that are vibrating and spinning with color wave frequencies connected to the earth and beyond. Inhale up. Exhale through. All of you down deep into the earth. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale through the crown. Activate in your heart. Engage down into the earth. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale through the crown, first eye, Alta Major, face, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, hips, knees, ankles, earth. Last one. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale our hands up above the crown, enter the energy down through the crown, and we're going to pull the energy out of our root. So hold the energy, pull it from your root, hold it in front of you. All this energy you just cultivated from your practice, hold it in front of you. Now I want you to breathe out completely. Take a deep breath in, expand your energy. Exhale, compact the energy. Go above it, go below it. As above, so below. As below, so above. As the universe, so the soul. Take this energy, place it into your root. Take a deep breath up to the crown. Exhale, just let your hands float to your side. Inhale, connect your hands in prayer above your crown. Exhale, anchor light down through the crown, first eye, Alta Major, throat, hands landing at the heart. Press your palms together. We're going to go up for more light love energy. Through the throat, we travel the hands. Alta Major, first eye, crown and above. I like to keep my pinkies and thumbs together and then open up the 3 middle fingers, creating this chalice of light receiving. Now see light enter into that chalice and start to fill your vessel. See it fill your hands, your forearms, your elbows, your mid-arms, your shoulders, up into your neck and head. See it travel down through the torso, into your hips, through your thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Your whole body is vibrating with this light. Now breathe out of your mouth any energy not serving you anymore. Take a deep breath in, fill it with love. And then on the exhale, close your hands and anchor the energy, light, love frequencies down through the crown, first eye, Alta Major, throat, hands landing at the heart. And every day we get to say, Namaste. Wonderful. So you did it. You did the 8 reels of silk. You followed along as best as you could. Smooth your bioenergetic field and connect to the energies that be. So hopefully you enjoyed this 8 reels of silk demonstration, and I hope to have you back soon. Namaste.